The Duke of Edinburgh will face no further action after giving up his driving license last week.
The CPS insisted it would not be in the public interest to prosecute Philip. Chris Long, Chief Crown Prosecutor for CPS East of England, said, "The CPS has carefully reviewed material submitted by the police in relation to a traffic collision on the A149 on January 17 this year."
Prince Philip puts his 4x4 for sale on Auto Trader. Prince Philip surrenders driving license 3 weeks after crash. We took into account all of the circumstances in this case, including the level of culpability, the age of the driver and the surrender of the driving license.
"We have decided that it would not be in the public interest to prosecute. All those involved in the collision have been informed and provided with a full explanation in writing."
The decision was made in accordance with the two-stage test in the Code for Crown Prosecutors, after looking at all the evidence submitted by the police.
A Buckingham Palace spokeswoman said, "The Duke of Edinburgh respects the decision taken by the CPS." Philip's Land Rover collided with a Kia carrying a baby last month, leaving 2 women needing hospital treatment. The 97-year-old miraculously escaped the crash unharmed despite his car flipping onto its side. Days later, the Duke was back behind the wheel without his seatbelt on, sparking a backlash and leading police to issue him with a warning. Prince Philip crash victim to undergo surgery for wrist injury. Prince Philip would be turned down for insurance after horror crash. Philip has apologized for his part in the accident near the Queen's Country Estate in Norfolk.
Passenger Emma Fairweather shared a letter the Duke penned her, which read, "I would like you to know how very sorry I am for my part in the accident at the Babingley Crossroads.
I have been across that crossing any number of times and I know very well the amount of traffic that uses that main road.
It was a bright sunny day, and at about 3 in the afternoon, the sun was low over the Wash."
In other words, the sun was shining low over the main road. In normal conditions I would have no difficulty in seeing traffic coming from the Dersingham direction, but I can only imagine that I failed to see the car coming, and I am very contrite about the consequences."
Philip added, "I was somewhat shaken after the accident, but I was greatly relieved that none of you were seriously injured."
As a crowd was beginning to gather, I was advised to return to Sandringham House by a local police officer. "I have since learned that you suffered a broken arm. I am deeply sorry about this injury. I wish you a speedy recovery from a very distressing experience."